What's up, junkies? Mikey P here. Just want to bring you guys a quick video on this new micro coil I just built. 15 wraps at 1.4 ohms. It's a nice glow on this needle nose dripper bottle here. But that's not what this video is about. More so the cotton that I'm going to wick it with. I've been seeing a lot of people. This is just 100% cotton, by the way. Meyer brand, nothing special. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about how they're getting dry burnt hits with cotton, and they have no idea why. I'm just going to take a tiny piece and start rolling. So I'm just going to show you guys how I wick, because I've never had a problem with cotton. Don't think I ever will have a problem with cotton. So I'm just going to roll it to exactly what I think is going to fit through this little nano coil here without any resistance. Just a nice easy pull through. Almost where you could just push it all the way through the other end without pulling it. Too big there. That seems about right to push through there. Alright. Got one end in. Just going to pull it through with my tweezers now. And if you see that, I'm not getting any resistance pulling that wick through. And right once I do get some resistance, that's where I'm going to go ahead and stop. Maybe even take off just a little bit of cotton if I need to. But I think we'll be fine here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and trim these edges here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now this is what I'm going to do, this little simple wick here first. And I'm going to show you guys that it's going to vape just fine. I like to leave mine a little bit fluffy on the outside, just because I think it absorbs more juice that way. Bam. So that's what that's going to look like. I'm going to add some 50/50 Mount Baker. And then after this, I'm going to go ahead and add some more wick underneath that coil and see if we get any better vapor production. Go ahead and align that air hole right over that coil. Boom. Make sure we're good to go. Well, we're going to start this at 5 volts here, guys. Reading at 1.4 ohms. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Let's take a look at how that was firing under there. So that's what we're getting right now. Let's see if we add some wick underneath that coil if we don't get a little bit more vapor. I'm just going to take a nice little piece, small piece, maybe too big of a piece actually. Go ahead and rip it in half. And I'm just going to go ahead and stuff it right underneath that coil. Right in there. And as you can see, it's going to be touching all along the bottom. I'm actually going to go ahead and pull this center wick through this side just a little bit more. Alright. So that looks pretty good. See what that looks like when it fires. So, similar. Probably not much more vapor. but just so you guys can see. Line it right over that coil. And we're still at 5 volts here, guys. I don't know how that looks on camera, but I think I'm getting a little bit more vapor and just a little bit more flavor as well. I'm kind of new to these micro tricro coils, but I think the tricro coil produces quite a bit more flavor. Now I'm going to show you guys here. You can see that coil is nice and saturated. But I'm going to go ahead and pull on this thing till that is completely white, and I'm probably not going to get one burnt taste. Still great. Still great. Still lots of juice. Still no burnt hit. I'm not sure why, but this cotton, I can just hit it. As you can see, it's starting to get white right around the coil. It's probably already re-wicking up, but I never get a burnt hit. Never get a burnt hit. Running her dry, starting to get white. Still great flavor, not a bit of burnt. Nice clouds too. 3-4 second pulls. So now if we look at that coil, it's white as can be on the outsides of that. And I still haven't got a burnt taste. So I'm not sure if that's going to help you guys or if you're going to see that. I could probably even hit this again and still not get a burnt taste. I'm going to go ahead and see how that goes. Now you can see much less vapor, and it didn't really taste like my juice as much as it would if it was wicked all the way, but I'm still, you can almost see it's white as can be, and I didn't get a burnt hit on that. So, you guys go ahead and judge for yourselves. Hopefully, this camera was okay, so you guys can see what I was doing. Maybe it'll help some of you guys having cotton problems out there, if you're using micro coils or things like that. So, thanks guys, Vape On. Just got this new hat. I think it's pretty awesome. Says Jesus, but it's got the monster colored logo, but it's a 7 instead of a 6. Jesus loves you guys, don't forget. Vape on.